Good evening and thanks for staying up late. It's time for sports. Our Carifta swimmers, they left earlier today for the games in Trinidad and Tobago. Lyndon Pindling International Airport buzzing with excitement and with the colors of the aquamarine black and gold. 242 ready to take over Trinidad and Tobago, and the swimmers looking for their 7th straight. Everyone, they are packed and ready for competition. A cheer to get all the juices flowing before boarding the flight, getting on the plane, and then jumping into the pool. We hear from Ayrton Monka and William Farrington.
Very excited, like Will was saying, like seeing everybody in the same uniform, all representing Team Bahamas, it's definitely going to be a wonderful experience. And, we've won 6 straight, and obviously those teams over there are going to be hungry. They're going to want that title from us, but we're not going to give it to them. And that's what's going to come down to. Which team wants it bad enough? Which team wants it more? And clearly, we're that team. We're going to 7P.
All right, what would the 7th title be?
Just show how dominant we are, how much we take care and pride in, the development of, young swimmers in the Bahamas. And, just showing off our excellence.
I mean, we're all extremely excited as a team to go over to Trinidad and bring that 7P home. We've been training hard. We're rested now. Been on a Tabor swim. We've been eating well. We're just all extremely excited to go and get our 7P.
All right, how excited are you guys now that you're in the airport, you got your uniform on now? What's the mindset now you guys came
Yeah,
here?
definitely. It gets real, when everyone's here and we're all as a team. I know a lot of people are nervous right now, especially the people that it's their first time. But, it's just our duty and our job to help them get through that. And, it's good to see everyone as a team.
Well, before our swim team left today, they, along with our track and field team, held a pep rally last night over at the Andrew Rogers Baseball Diamond, and it was full of excitement. I'm Ajal Knowles with that report.
The vibes were certainly high yesterday in the foyer of the Andre Rogers National Baseball Stadium as Bahamas Aquatics, along with the Bahamas Carifta track and field team, assembling to build up hype as both teams head into Trinidad and Tobago for this year's Carifta Games. The athletes, along with coaches, as well as their family and friends, bringing the energy at a pep rally hosted by the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, Sports Minister, the Honorable Mario Boleg.
We all are going to be on one island in Trinidad and Tobago, competing in different venues and facilities. It's important to still know that we still one team Bahamas. And while Aquatics is on its way to try and make 7 straight, and we're hoping that they'll pull off, we expect a very, very successful track team that is heading out here. I've looked at them during the Nationals and the various GSSS and BISSE events. Also the track meet in Grand Bahama, and I see a very strong team. And so I'm looking for great success from both of these teams. And so it's good for them to come together, not separately, but as one.
We also caught up with the captains for both the track and field and swimming teams, who said with both events being held in the same country, the teams will feed off each other's energy in an effort to bring home all the gold.
It's very interesting. This is probably the first time we really got together, especially with a big team. And we was able to basically learn off each other, and you will see at the opening ceremony when we get together and become one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, It's not really likely for all us to be together, so the fact that everyone's coming to meet everyone is kind of a thing to open up everyone's eyes, and everyone can come and be more prideful as a team rather than separate sports.
Experience, it'll be definitely a fun trip, track and swimming in one place in Trinidad. And I feel like that, the two teams coming together, they can feed off of the energy and, give them that extra push, track looking to win Carifta and Trinidad, and, swimming looking to 7P, we can really feed off each other's energy, come back home with 2 trophies.
Being there is really an experience, and you really feel the excitement with the swim team and the track team, and it's really like bringing the Bahamas together.
Now, Bahamas Aquatics did leave earlier today and should now be safely settled in Trinidad, while the track and field team is set to leave on Thursday morning. Stay locked into the ZNS television and radio networks as we will continue to keep you updated on all the action from Trinidad for the 2025 Carifta Games. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Amajal Knowles.
ZNS Toll Sports have you covered over this weekend as the Nigel Bull softball tournament for men and ladies going on in Abaco. And that's where we find Jay Philippe.
The tournament officially kicks off on Thursday at 6 p.m. here on Murphytown Park. In the opening match, the home team, the Abaco Pink Panthers, will take on Team Grand Bahama, followed by the opening ceremony at 7:30 p.m., followed by a marquee game between the Gremlins, the back-to-back champions, taking on Team Eleuthera.
This tournament is expected to be very exciting. We have 4 main teams. Some of the top pitchers in the country will be here, headed by Thomas Davis. Then we got Sheldon Pinder coming out of Spanish Well. We have a surprise coming out of Grand Bahama. And as you all know, Freddie Cornish and Oscar Togo will always be tough in Abaco. And as you know, this year we intend to be introducing the ladies segment to this tournament. And we have some good up-and-coming young softball females here in Abaco, also Grand Bahama, and a team coming out of New Providence. So we're expecting a good showing of softball here, and I'm urging the whole Abaco community to come out and watch some good softball.
And now the gold medal match would wrap up on Sunday at 7 p.m. Reporting from Murphytown, Abaco, for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Jay Philippe.
NBA season into its playoffs, but not for DeAndre Ayton and the Portland Trail Blazers. He missed the last month of the season with a calf injury.
It's just been a little iffy where, whether it's a season or, little nicks and knacks that's been taking games away from me. So my job is just to show the organization, they can rely on me.
Thanks for staying up late for Bahamas Tonight Sports. That's going to put a wrap on sports. But don't forget, ZNS Toll Sports have you covered with the Carifta swim and track and field teams over there in Trinidad and Tobago.